episode of Kettlebell Conditioning. My name is Brian Ayers. I'm the owner and head strength coach here at Rugged Fitness in Connecticut. And today what we're going to do is we're going to go through some basic exercises with the kettlebell, a few twists on those, and then I'm going to show you how to put them together into some more advanced exercise flows that are going to challenge your balance, your stability, and also get the heart rate and endurance up, building strength at the same time. So, first two exercises we're going to start out today are pretty basic. It's going to be your kettlebell lunge. The only thing we're going to add to this is we're going to start out with a little bit of a rotation. So as you step forward, abs are tight, back is tall, and you're going to step and rotate over that front leg, and then step back in. So you step forward, rotate over the leg, and back in. As you do so, you want to keep your back nice and tall, shoulders down, and twist. Now what you want to try to avoid doing is stepping into the lunge and then twist it. We want to put that together. It's a little bit tougher to do. If you need to go a scaled back version, step into your lunge and then twist, that's fine. But the goal is to work up to being able to step and balance yourself as you rotate, as you're going down. Okay? So I want you to start out by doing about 30 seconds of just alternating lunges with that twist. Okay? The next exercise we're going to do in this group is going to be what's called a halo. So you're taking your kettlebell here, and we're coming around the back, and then up to the front. Right, around the back, and up to the front. Okay? Once you do that 30 seconds one way, 30 seconds the other way, and keep going with those. Right? Abs are tight the whole time, your shoulders are down, and we're going to pull through and over the top. So you want your elbows up nice and high, your forearms are brushing against the top of your head. All right, from there, what I want you to do is spend 30 seconds on each of those, 2 to 3 sets, just practicing form on that, okay? After that, we're going to put that together into one complete exercise here. So, you're going to start out holding your bell up front here, you're going to step into your lunge, rotate over the top, and as you come up, you're going to go around the opposite side of your head with the halo, and then step right into the lunge on the other side, and then come back around that way. All right, so we want one continuous motion as I step through that lunge, up around my head, step into the lunge rotation, and around. All right, so ideally, you want to be able to continue doing this without stopping the motion of that bell at any time. All right, if you need to, you can come up and around, then go into your lunge and twist, then come up and around, then go into your lunge and twist. But if you can, I want you to put it together so it's nice and smooth going all the way through. You're going to find, as you do that, it's going to really challenge your balance. You're going to feel that momentum and all that core rotation coming through the midsection there. So that's going to be our first exercise group. Practice that individually, put them together, and then do a few rounds of 30 seconds to a minute, doing that complete rotation, twisting all the way around. Okay? Okay, now our next exercise group is going to start out with just your basic figure 8 swings. Right? So we're still going with a little bit of a lighter bell on this one because we're doing some advanced stuff with it overall. But you're going to start out with the abs tight. You're going to swing under, pass to the opposite arm, and straight up in front. Okay? So your back is tall, stick your butt out, swing through the hips. As you come under your legs, you want to aim for the opposite inner thigh so that way you can continue that figure 8 motion out and around the side of your body and up into a straight out in front. So what we don't try to do is make this nice and smooth because you don't want to have to start and stop that bell each time. You want to make it smooth with that momentum carrying it through. Right? So that's your first exercise, practicing that one for around 30 seconds to a minute. Your second exercise we're going to do today is starting out with the bell by your side here. We're going to do a little bit of a swing up to catch in the bottoms up position, and then we're going to press it up overhead. Okay? We're going to swing through, up to catch, press it up. Right? So your butt is out, we swing through, press it up. Okay? Do about 30 seconds on one side, make your transition pass to the other side, swing up, catch, and press. Drop through, catch, and press. Okay, so these bottoms up, a little bit challenging because you've got to get that bell directly over your knuckles, and you've got to keep that shoulder stability as you press up through it. So starting with a little bit of a lighter bell is going to be beneficial in this one until you've got the good balance and grip strength to be able to maintain that overhead press. Okay? So once you've practiced those two exercises individually, 30 seconds each for about 2 to 3 rounds, then I want you to go ahead and put those together. Okay? So your back is going to be tall, you're going to hinge through with a figure 8 pass, and then I'm going to come up to catch, and I'm going to press. Then I'm going to drop under the leg to the other side, catch, and press. So we're maintaining that bottoms up position from the catch, up to the press, back through, and then swinging to that opposite leg. Up and press. Right? Butt out, swing through, up and press. Again, we're going to practice that one for around 30 seconds to a minute, depending on your endurance level and how heavy that bell is. Okay? So you're practicing all of those individually, and then we're putting them together into these groups. All right, the last group, we're going to need a little bit of a heavier bell for. Okay? There's going to be 3 exercises going on in this one. Our first one is we're starting out kind of a burpee position here. So you're going to stand over your bell. You're going to drop your hips and your legs back. Put your hands to the ground. Down, we kick out, abs tight, no plank position. Then I want you to hop up so your feet are flat on either side of the bell, back tall, and then drive up into a deadlift. Squeeze your butt at the top, drop down, kick out, hop up, drive up through the hips. Okay? So we're going to practice that one, again, individually for about 30 seconds to a minute, a couple times through. The next exercise, all right, we're just going to grab this bell right here, and we're going to go right up into a high pull. All right? So your shoulders down, and you're pulling that all the way up to your chin with your elbows nice and high. Right? My knees are at a slight bend. I never want to lock out my knees because I don't want my back, low back, to be doing all the work. I want to drive back into my heels and pull that bell up to my chin and back down. Okay? After that, your third exercise that I want you to practice individually is going to grab that bell underneath here, and we're going to do a double-handed press up to the sky. So arms extend, shoulders down and back, and push through that. Nice deep breaths in. All right? Do a circuit of those 2 or 3 times through, anywhere between 30 seconds and a minute on each. All right? Then practice putting them all together. So you're going to start out with the bell on the ground, right in front of you. Abs are tight, posture is tall. You're going to drop down, kick out, hop back up, thrust that bell up to catch with a high pull, and then press it up overhead. Okay? The key on these is once you grab the bell, using momentum to launch it up and catch it underneath, and then right up into a press. Drop it down, kick it out. So as I'm coming through, I get a nice smooth pop to catch, press it up, then as I come back down, I release, grab the top, and return it to the ground. Okay? We're going to, again, practice those anywhere 30 seconds to a minute, as many reps through as you can. Okay? After you've done all those circuits individually, I want you to take the combined versions of each of those exercise groups and make them into their own group. Okay? So you're going to start out holding a bell somewhere medium to heavy, right? Whatever you can control. You can swap bells if you need to. But then I want you to do minute intervals, holding out, going into your lunge, right around the halo, twist lunge on the other side. So you're going to do that one. Then from there, you're going to go straight into your next one. So we swing through, up to catch, press up overhead with that bottoms up position, catch, press up overhead. And then after the timer goes off, anywhere again between 30 seconds and a minute on that one, you're going to go right into the last combined version, kicking out, popping up, and pressing up. All right? So we're going from simple to more complex on all of these exercise circuits, and then we're taking the combined versions of each and putting them into a killer circuit at the end. All right? So that's a great way to work and build your skill, progressively combining all the way through. If you're doing those all through, that'll give you a full, at least a half-an-hour workout. As always, we want you to do your kettlebell warm-up conditioning routine, which is also on our YouTube page. Do that prior to starting your actual kettlebell workout. And then at the end, do a little cool down and stretching. And by there, you should have 45 minutes to an hour all done. All right, thanks again for tuning in. This was Kettlebell Conditioning. Brian Ayers over at Rugged Fitness. And as always, live rugged.